Hey, beautiful souls. Happy Friday. Today, if you are joining me live or on the replay, is Friday, April 28th. I keep wanting to say it's a different date, but it is, in fact, according to my laptop, Friday, April 28th. I'm shuffling. You can't see me shuffling. I'll try to shuffle up here. I don't have the biggest hands, so it's kind of sometimes hard for me these decks are a little big for my little hands. So that's why sometimes you don't see me shuffle as well. How are you guys today? We are going to do the mini message from Spirit to see what guidance Spirit has for us today. So whether you have something going on or you've just been kind of wondering about something, I know the energy's been different for a lot of people. Let's see what Spirit has for us this week. This last podcast that released this last week as well was why do some places feel more haunted? And for those of you that have been asking about my trip to New Orleans, if you remember, I did a live super early the morning that I was leaving. If you want to check out that podcast episode, I shared all about my trip. So for those of you that have been asking for the updates, I did post a few pictures on my Instagram, but I didn't post a ton. So if you want to know about that trip, about my kind of haunted experience there, why I feel like some places feel more haunted than others, check out that episode. Monday's episode, I am chatting with an amazing medium named Kelly Fisher, who happens to share this office with me. I lovingly call her my work wife. She's my colleague and dear friend, and we have an event coming up together. That is the medium that I've got the event with on May 13th. So if you're wanting to come to a group reading, make sure you get tickets to that. There's limited seating and tickets seem to be kind of going a little bit quick. So you can go to my website, joyfulmedium.com, and look in the events section and you will see it. And let us, with no further ado, hey, Alec from YouTube. When you guys are on YouTube, I can see your names, by the way. Alex says, I'm having a great time right now in life. The guidance is appreciated. Awesome. And Andre, good morning. Good morning, Andre. Okay. So here is our message from Spirit today. Illumination. And this is a number 2 card. Okay. So number 2 is often about pairing, partnering, collaboration. So in this beautiful card, it looks like there's a couple collaborations going on. So she is riding this amazing dragonfly in collaboration, getting where she needs to go, right? Dragonfly is an earthly helper because we experience them on Earth. Her gazing and moving towards this screen is backwards from how I really am. So when I look at myself, I can't figure out where to point to touch things. But if you look at her looking at the moon, that signifies that connection, that collaboration, the illumination from your intuition. Moon in psychic work and spiritual work, often it represents some different things, but it can represent our intuition. It can represent deep emotions. It can represent truths that are quote unquote hidden from us, or it might be things that we just don't see yet or that we're not aware of yet. But this guidance is indicating that as you more deeply partner either with people in this world or with your own spiritual sensing, your own intuition, that things will be illuminated for you. So if you've been wondering, or if you've been feeling like you don't have all the information about something, or like something's been a little bit unclear or hidden, just know that illumination is going to be available to you about some of these things this week. So it's not that you have to like watch for clues, but if there's something that you notice, like for example, say you have a business partner and you're in a meeting and you've been wondering about something that just you guys are trying to figure out, pay extra attention to what they're saying, the way they're saying it, the emotions underneath, right? And there is great potential for some illumination for us this week, which is great. I think we all have things in our life that we'd like to be further illuminated. I certainly do. Let me know if there's an area of your life that you're hoping for some illumination, some more information, some intuition about. That is available to you this week. Again, if you guys have not already gotten my free 3-day signs mini course, it really will help you with this illumination and this intuition. It'll help with that conversation with the universe. It'll teach you how to get a specific sign to answer a question or an inquiry from the universe. It'll teach you, if you see recurring numbers like 333, 1111, it'll teach you what all those numbers mean in the second lesson. And in the third lesson, it'll teach you how to get a very clear hello as a sign from a loved one in the spirit world. That's totally free. You can go to my website, joyfulmedium.com. It's right on the homepage. It is a 3-day free mini course called Sign Magnet. If you haven't watched that, received that, practiced it, played with it yet, don't miss that course. It's a really great one. Facebook user, I watched your podcast about New Orleans. It was really interesting. Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. I feel like that might be Karen in the UK, but I'm not sure. The Facebook users, I don't see your names on this platform unless you share it. So what area are you hoping for illumination this week? I am going to pop on over right now to TikTok and do the TikTok and Instagram reading there, because I do a totally different reading on those platforms. And you guys get a special one for yourselves. So if you want the other part of this reading or an additional, bit of guidance, hop on over there. It takes me a few minutes to get it up and post it. It probably goes to TikTok first because I record it there and then post it to Instagram. I am at Joyful Medium on both of those platforms, and I would love to see you over there. Big hugs, lots of love, and I will see you guys Monday for the podcast. You can tune into Spirit Speakeasy, which is the podcast anywhere that you watch or listen to podcasts, Spotify, iTunes, I think it's Apple Podcasts now, Amazon Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of that. You can also see it on my website in the blog section, or as those of you who are joining from YouTube know, you can see it on YouTube. Those are released Monday mornings, so don't miss. This one's going to be a fun conversation. Hey, Anna, good to see you. So lots of love to all of you. It is wonderful to see you. Big hugs, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me know. And as you go through this next week, if you want, let me know what is illuminated for you. I'm so curious. Bye for now.